Law number 16, the law of Big Mo. So, objects at rest tend to stay at rest unless acted on by an outside force. Objects in motion tend to stay in motion unless something stops their momentum.
It's the flywheel effect. So the
There you go.
flywheel effect is a metaphor that describes how a heavy flywheel, once set in motion, becomes easier to spin faster and faster.
If the momentum is driven by factors, then obviously it's everything we talked about. It's the vision and the clarity that we have. It's the trust and credibility we build in our people, effective communication, decisive actions, any of those things, like empowering others, all that is a build-up of what you're saying to build momentum and to go.
I think from an organizational standpoint, good morale, when you got all of your pistons, so to speak, firing on all cylinders, if everyone, is in tune with good attitude, good morale, that definitely aids in pushing the organization, keeping the momentum in motion.
Disciplined people who engage in disciplined thought and take disciplined action to produce superior results lay the foundation for lasting endurance.
We do have structures within client services to ensure that we go above and beyond when providing that service to clients. And like you just said, that has to do with quality and consistency. So doing that constantly helps us to be better. And now, after a period of time, you no longer really have to practice doing it because you've built that momentum, you know what to do, you know how to answer those questions, and basically give them that experience.
Hearing the class, I think that it gives me the answers and it motivates me to be better, and it's change. You feel different after we finish this class. So I think this class gives us momentum as well.
Kevin usually says a phrase that when you have momentum and you get to do so good and you have good scores and the team is doing well, and then we hit the plateau and we're not moving from there, and that's when we start going down again. But in those moments where we're so happy and we're celebrating that we made something incredible, it's the moments where we have to inspire to reach the next level.
I always say success breeds success.
Yeah.
Same way failure breeds failure.
Yeah.
So if you want to turn it around, once you have a success, don't let it stop. Keep going, and then you're just going to have more and more and more.
You've got to be aware of your environment. You've got to be aware of the people that you're hanging with. You've got to be aware of the news channels you're watching. I mean, it even gets down to that, right? You got to be aware of everything coming in.
Everything you're feeding your brain.
Right.
Right. You got to get rid of the toxic reinforcement, the negative reinforcement. And that's one thing we all can control is what we're letting in to us, which in turn affects what we give out to others as well.
Amen.
You have to consistently keep pushing forward. Creating the momentum is the hard part, but once you have it going, you can't stop because you slow down and it's like starting over again, and it takes so much more work to get that ball moving again. So much more you can accomplish once you're already in the flow, so to speak, in the zone, for lack of a better word.
Successful people get more successful. It's the compound effect. It just is what it is. That whole 1% better is all about the Big Mo every day.